Many days when we wake up for an adventure, we don't know whether we're going to see an old dairy turned state park information center, take a hike out to see some elephant seals, or maybe stumble upon a deserted amusement park. This was one of those days.
Holy smokes. It is kind of freaky. This is like horror movie stuff. What is going on, Adventure Nation? We are done with our work camping gig here at Lemos Farm in Half Moon Bay, but we're not quite done with the area yet. This is TME with Paul Lorena.
We left our spot at Lemos Farm and rolled down through the beautiful town of Half Moon Bay. Once we got to Highway 1, the Pacific Coast Highway, we made a left and headed south. The coastline in this part of California is beautiful and rugged. The Pigeon Point Light Station State Historic Park also has a hostel, which would probably be a really cool stay. And in no time, we arrived at our first destination.
All right, we have arrived at, is this just one of our destinations for today, or are we doing more?
We'll see. I mean, I have another thing planned, but I'm not sure we're gonna make it.
All right. Well, because this first thing that she's brought me to is Año Nuevo State Park, and we're gonna go see elephant seals.
Elephant seals!
And it's like a 35-mile hike along the ocean, 3 or 4 hours or something like that. I don't know.
Just for a mile hike.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be exaggerated.
It's a 4-mile hike, so it's not gonna be too bad. And we have to go in here to the interpretive center to get a permit and then a map, and then we're on our way. You ready?
I'm ready.
Kind of cool. So Marine Education Center, very old school map.
It's a dairy.
Ah, so used to be a dairy ranch. Cool. Part of a cypress dairy built by Edwin and F.E. Dickerman in 1881. Oh, this is really cool. And then this is over here is the creamery used to be, and obviously that's a water tower, and then we're going to go into the back where the horse barn was. So let's do it.
Very cool.
You ready?
Let's do it.
So you pay $10 for parking to get in here at the time of this recording, and then you come in here and get a free permit. And it looks like there's a movie, so we're gonna watch that so we learn more about the area, and we pick up a free permit for the park. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
This is really cool. Obviously they have some displays here talking about what's going on.
We are here for what's called the fall haul out. The spring and summer molt is really the most popular time for people to visit because the northern elephant seals, they come ashore during the spring and summer months to shed their outer layers of skin and fur, and this process takes 4 to 6 weeks per seal. Now, the fall haul out, which is at the end of summer obviously, is when most adult elephant seals have already returned to sea to feed, but there are small numbers of juveniles that haul out on the beaches as part of their early development. Now, this is the slower part of the year for the elephant seals, but we're sure that we're going to have a good time regardless. And spoiler alert, we do wind up seeing quite a few elephant seals out on the beach, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this area here is really cool. It's all full of different displays and information on like migratory patterns, their eating habits, and what some of their predators are. So that's all in this area here. It was really cool, very informative. So now we head over and get our permit, and we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna try and get that in before the weather changes, because you never know here when it's gonna be nice for the entire day. Okay, now it's time to check out the Horse Barn Theater. Woo! And it is packed in here. All right.
We're gonna learn a little, and then we'll go out and do a hike.
All right, we just learned everything we need to know about elephant seals.
I would say we are not in a great time of the year to do
No.
this. It's like now we just find out that the best time is probably they start arriving the big bulls on December, but the peak time is January, February.
Yes. So we will see some juveniles and stuff today, but we're not going to see any of the big ones.
And they get up to in quantity 5,000 seals here, and today they say I guess it's a little bit less than 100.
Yeah. So, well, let's go do our little hike and we'll see what we can find. It's going to be 2 miles out, 2 miles back, so 4 miles total. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do we go out through? I think we go out through this way.
It's just all uneven.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the coastline is just spectacular. Holy smokes.
Beautiful. So I think the trail starts over there.
Is that where the trail starts?
Yeah.
All right, we're still trying to determine where the trail is, but we're thinking it's over here. So, yeah.
Yeah, that will be. Wait, that one over there will go to the same place.
Okay, cool. So we're going over that way somewhere and it looks stunning. So it should be a great day.
Really looking forward to
sunny
this.
Day.
What is it? 1 o'clock?
Yep.
So we're gonna start our hike here at 1 p.m. and who knows when we're done. We'll see. And then maybe we'll head down to Santa Cruz or somewhere else.
For lunch, because
For lunch.
I feel like we're not prepared for this. Really, we didn't grab any snacks, or because even the lady told us like, how you gonna have lunch there? And we're like, yeah, we don't have food.
Yeah, no food, no water.
Nothing.
So off we go.
The trail starts out on a nice groomed pathway, but we were told it wouldn't be like this all the way out. It is a stunningly beautiful walk out to the coastline from the visitor center, and it was a perfect day for a walk.
It's gonna be really hard to see them, but there are a couple of surfers out there. I'll try to zoom in and post and show that, but beautiful wave right there. That's a really nice break. Holy smokes. Oh, I don't think they're surfers. I think they're actually skimboard or boogie boarders. We'll see. No, they are surfers. Oh, he's in the pipe, but he gets closed out. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
This pond was a popular hangout for quite a few migratory birds as well as a bunch of pelicans. If you listen closely, you can hear them cleaning their wings by beating them on the water. It was really cool.
So far, just completed a very short part of the hike, but very cool. Lorena and I miss this kind of thing. We haven't done this in a very, very long time. And seeing the birds out there in the water doing their thing. There's all kinds of different birds out there. We'd never seen the pelicans doing the behavior they were doing out there, but apparently they land in that freshwater lake out there and clean their wings.
Clean their feathers.
Yeah, so pretty cool. And it's just nice to be out here along the coastline and seeing everything that we're seeing out here. Good afternoon. And yeah, we look forward to maybe doing a little bit more of this stuff here in the near future. So
Yes, LCN.
LCN, 100%.
100%. And I would say this show's super picturesque between the pond and the coastline and all the nature around. Very pretty.
Very, very pretty, yeah. And then seeing the surfers out there was kind of cool. And who knows what else we'll see as we get closer. All right, we are approaching the Año Nuevo Coastal Natural Preserve. This is the edge of the preserve, and I guess from here we can go a couple of different ways. There's a scenic overlook off to our left, which we're gonna check out. We're obviously gonna hit the restroom before we go anywhere. And then there's Año Nuevo Point in the direction to our right. So we're gonna check it all out and see what information we can find. You ready? This is a blue whale bone. How cool is that? It's the occipital bone of a blue whale. So it's the back of the skull protecting the brain and connects the skull to the spine. All mammals have one, I guess including me. That's awesome. Check this out. So the skull's 18 feet. And this bone here that we're looking at is that occipital bone right there.
I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sure you nurses and doctors in the comments will let me know that's incorrect. Wow, 110 foot blue whale. Nice. Check that out. You can see how much the water hammers that because it's so smooth from the waves just pounding it and flowing up over the top. Look at that. That is awesome. What a beautiful coastline. Holy smokes.
I could stare out at the ocean all day long.
All right, so that was kind of like a checkpoint before you head out into the nature preserve, and they had more information.
It's kind of like they separate the state park from the nature preserve, and that's the line, basically, from one to the other.
And it still had some cool information there on the walls. It had some big plaques of information, and then they had a table there with a docent who explained some of the stuff that you could see. And they had whale baleen, and they had some skulls, and they had otter pelts and things like that. So it was pretty cool. But now we are on our way out to see some of the elephant seals, so that should be cool.
Yeah, I think at this point we're also halfway through our hike.
Halfway?
Well, a quarter.
No, we're halfway through the halfway point.
Yeah, it's a quarter way.
So a quarter of the way.
Yeah, so halfway on the way out, and then we have to walk all the way back.
Right. But it is spectacularly beautiful out here. Okay, we've made it to the part of the hike or walk that's going to be the most difficult. This is all in the sand dunes. So Tar Sand, South Point, that's closed. Bite Beach and North Point is ahead of us. So we're going to continue. But yeah, this is going to be interesting, walking close to a mile in this. I think it might be time to kick off the shoes to walk in this sand.
I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet?
But you can do it if you want to.
This will get a little bit better on this hard pack stuff. I think this is probably going to come and go. Ooh, I can hear them.
You can smell them before you can hear them, but you can hear them before you can see them.
Ooh, I can see them, Lori.
We're almost there.
Almost.
We can see them from here.
You can just get a glimpse of them over there. How cool is that? This looks like some amazing tide pooling here. Of course, you can't get to it. This is the first viewing area here at North Beach, but they said to keep going, and yeah, we definitely will. But let's see if there's any down here. There aren't.
No.
Oh no, there's a few right there.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah, there are a few. This is some amazing tide pooling, Lori. I know you want to go down there in it.
I know, find a starfish.
Find a starfish. Oh my goodness, this is spectacular. Just beautiful.
On the board in there, they mark, you know, how many seals there are, what other wildlife you see, and they mark that you may see a bald eagle. And he's right in here somewhere. I don't know where he is, but I'll mark it where he is, because he's up there.
Not as big as the ones that we were seeing in Juneau, that I can tell, but pretty cool. Lori, we got jaded after seeing the bald eagles in Juneau.
Not only Juneau, all Alaska. Yeah. They're just massive. So yeah, this one is a small bald eagle.
And there's so many of them there.
So many over there. They're just like a bird there.
Yeah, there's hundreds and hundreds.
Hundreds, yeah.
All right, let's check out the viewing point. See what we got. Oh, hear him? Blur balloon? Yeah. That's awesome.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi. So you saw our featured attraction.
I did see that.
The bald eagle. Isn't that cool?
It is pretty cool.
Seal.
Even though we were told this isn't the busy time for the elephant seals to be here, we were pleasantly surprised at how many were there.
And relatively long tail feathers.
I'm gonna have to zoom in. There's a big one out there. Oh, now he's not moving anymore. He's just like, okay, I'm done. He goes, that was a lot of exhaustion. Yeah. It's gonna be really hard to see that movement, but I'll try to zoom in a little bit. But there are some big boys out here. The little popping noises are hilarious. Oh, it sounds like me at night. Yeah, young lady, sorry. What's your name?
Allison.
Allison. Nice meeting you, Allison.
Oh, you know what I have, you guys? Oh, you gave me some. You guys want stickers?
Sure, why not? Lori, you can go on your...
Okay, you can put your
Fantastic. Thank you, Allison.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Awesome. That was Allison. She's the docent here, and she was a plethora of information. And we got a couple of new stickers for our water bottles. Yeah, so that's awesome. You can still hear them popping and gurgling. It's awesome. Really good. I think the video is not going to be great because the sun is kind of in our face.
And not only that, it's like their coat somewhat blends with the sand in the sun. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, but really, really cool. And when you have somebody like that there that's just a wealth of information, it makes it really, really cool. But there were some bigger ones. We didn't expect to see larger males there because we were told they're all juveniles. And now, according to them,
they are juveniles.
They are juveniles. They said 5 or 6 years old. They were enormous, some of them.
I want to see, well, be here in season and compare them to the actual larger ones.
Right. So if you want to be here in season, they said major part of the season, February, March. And you want to call ahead because you have to get a tour to come out here.
A reservation for the tour that they sell out, like if it was a rock star concert.
Yeah.
Is what they said.
Yeah, they said it just sells out all the time. So if you want to come out then, you got to come out with a docent. So you hike out with a docent, and it's certain times. And yeah, so that would be crazy. And we were able just to kind of wander out, but not the same experience. Although, as you can see, there was a few hundred out there, but not thousands like they said are there during season. All right, we switched over to the other side because we thought maybe the sun was blacking us out, but that's all we got to say about that. We can talk more when we get back to the car, and then Lori can fill me in a little bit more on what we're doing next. What time is it?
It's late already. That's why I'm saying I don't know if we're gonna get to the next destination at this point.
Okay.
This part of the walk through the sand makes this pretty inaccessible for handicapped folks and probably difficult for others making the trek out to see the elephant seals.
And time to head to the parking lot, Lori.
2 hours later.
Yes.
All right, Lorena and I came down to Santa Cruz. We found a place, we felt like doing pizza tonight, so we found a place that looked kind of cool from outside called Woodstock's Pizza. Yeah. We're gonna head in there and see what they got.
Yeah. For Paul, it's like pizza every night.
Pizza every night is good, yes. Oh yeah, this'll do. How's your pizza, Lori? This place here in downtown Santa Cruz is kind of cool. Pizza's really good. The place is kind of cool. It's got that neat mural on the back wall there. And yeah, it's got sports playing on the TVs. Pretty awesome. How's the beer?
It's really good. You're trying blood orange. I can't remember the brand though.
Cool.
It's good.
Provecho.
Thank you.
20 minutes later.
Okay, this really wasn't part of our plan, but we decided to come down to the Santa Cruz Boardwalk while we were here. It is way too late for this, and everything's closed. The roller coaster.
Monday, too.
Yeah, Monday. Roller coaster's closed, but
look at that.
check that out. Isn't that cool? There's the roller coaster right there. Obviously, the restaurant's closed. All these rides here are closed. So we thought we'd just come out and walk the boardwalk and see what's going on.
Ooh, check out the old carousel, the Loof carousel there.
You can really hear the waves.
The waves are crashing right up against the boardwalk. And I honestly thought it might be open tonight, but I guess not. It's not the right time of year, and it is a Monday. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
It is kind of freaky. This is like horror movie stuff.
Well, the funny thing, we were here many years ago. I'm talking about maybe 13 years ago, something like that. And it was closed back then because we were here early in the morning. So yeah, so we have not been able to see it live.
We've never seen it open. So I don't know, Lori, which way we want to walk. And we'll just go down this way, I guess, since you're already heading that way. And check it out.
Look at the waves quick because they sound rough.
All right, let's check it out. The ocean's looking a little freaky there. Oh, this is all beach here. I thought it was crashing right up against a wall, but no, it's out there. And there looks like another, like a pier maybe out there. That looks like it's got some stuff going on. But as you can see here, nothing.
Well, there was an open arcade on the left if you want to head that way.
Yeah, let's go check out the arcade. I think it was a casino, so I don't know. We'll find out here in just a second.
Arcade for adults.
The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is the oldest amusement park in California and has been entertaining locals and visitors since 1907. It is one of the last seaside amusement parks on the West Coast. Their Giant Dipper roller coaster and the Loof Carousel are both National Historic Landmarks, and the entire boardwalk is a California Historic Landmark.
All right, this looks kind of creepy.
Super.
This is the original Laughing Sal who welcomed visitors at the Funhouse at the Playland at the beach in San Francisco for many years. Removed from that park and seldom seen since 1972, this rare and vintage icon was purchased by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and can now entertain amusement park visitors of another generation. Or horrify, she's crazy looking.
Why didn't you used to do like creepy dolls before?
Yeah,
like
why? Everybody was into creepy dolls. Now this place here is called Neptune's Kingdom. So I guess it used to be an indoor pool and splash dome. Very cool. And now it's an amusement center.
Water carnival.
That is pretty cool. If you guys want to read all of that, you can pause the video. I'm not going to read all of that to you, but pretty interesting stuff there. And then this is the inside. It's actually a giant arcade and weird place. What in the heck? Oh, it's a mini golf. Interesting. Okay. There is people playing. What's this? What's roll a bingo? Let's check this out here. Oh, wow. This is a pretty brightly lit place.
Roll a bingo! It's time to play X game!
We're coming up onto the second floor so we can check it out.
Yeah, indoor mini golf, so that's kind of cool. And the place is really well maintained, so that's cool. And there's a lot of stuff to do in here. Over here, some gaming, so there's actually some people playing pool up here. But I can see how this would be kind of fun when it's hopping. All right, we came down to what we thought was a casino, but I think it used to be a casino, and now it is another play place arcade. This one's pretty cool, so we're gonna take a wander around here and check this out too.
We're in the Baja Inn. On the left.
Oh, check that out. Pretty cool. Beach deck entrance. I wonder what that is. Is this a thing?
Yeah, nothing in there. All right. Okay, I mean, I don't really have to see this. But pretty cool. I used to love these things as a kid. My brother and I would come in and hang out in these kinds of places for hours on end, hours. Lorena is not a big fan of these places at all. Oh, there is a laser tag in here, so.
There's a few things I found amusing. Like I love the air hockey table that I love.
Right.
But for the most part,
But look at some of these games now. Like, look at Halo. Look at this. This is not your granddad's video game thing here. This is pretty cool. You got to see these two girls over here playing.
I saw them like rocking.
Oh wow, that's interesting. This is a make your own slushy thing.
I have no idea.
Oh no, it's an actual game where you're pouring slushies. Oh. It's training people to work at 7-Eleven. If you get high score, a 7-Eleven corporation calls you up and has you come to work.
Here's what we need, like what, 10,000 tickets for a eraser or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. And then the scallywag, the shooting saloon here. All right, this is an old school shooting game. Oh, very cool. Oh, wow, yeah. So you shoot the little bullseyes there and get it to do different stuff. That's awesome. All right, so that was kind of a bust, although interesting to see. We're gonna have to come back one of these days when it's open during the day. So that was it there. The casino and arcade. You can see some of the pictures of the stuff that goes on up here in Santa Cruz, so that's kind of cool. And now let's say we drive over to the pier and see what that was over there.
See, yeah, there seems to be like a little light and things happening. What's in here? Like that's a bowling
It's a bowling alley, yep. You got a bowling alley over here. You've got a karaoke spot here. And oh, so this is the Grove Santa Cruz Entertainment Center. So this whole boardwalk here during the day, I'm sure, or on weekends, is probably a lot of fun. Probably a lot of stuff going on there, but not so much on a Monday night at 6 o'clock.
I know, guys, 6 o'clock. It's already winter.
Yeah, dark out.